Honours. Heading the list are a leading cancer researcher and a former foreign minister. Others might be not so well known but have won high praise for their achievements.
My whole life has been about passing on my passion to younger people.
Gerard Willems, 12 when he first came to Australia, was honoured for his work as a concert pianist, educator and mentor to young musicians.
I don't count the hours that I work. It's the way I lead my life, and I really love my life. And to get this award is just the icing on the cake.
Professor Willems is one of 540 Australians receiving Queen's birthday accolades. He's sharing the stage with Rolf Harris, G'day! Whose work in the arts, charities and promoting Australia abroad has been honoured. 8 Australians received the highest honour, being named Companions in the Order of Australia. They include Ian Fraser, who led the research into a cervical cancer vaccine and called for ongoing support for medical research.
Because what we do now benefits our kids in 10 to 20 years' time.
Former Federal Minister Robert Hill also received the top honour for his work in defence and environment policy. He says discussions on climate change have faltered since he was head negotiator for Australia at Kyoto.
We're still, as a globe, emitting far too much carbon, and we need to find ways to restrain it.
And former Foreign Minister Gareth Evans called for a republic while receiving his top honour from the Queen.
I don't think we're in any rush to make that transition. It's something I'd certainly like to see happen.
Reconciliation Australia's Tom Calma was recognised for his service to the Indigenous community. He accepted it on behalf of all working to make a difference.
And, it comes at a really good time when the conversation is out there about recognition in the Constitution.
While Michel Jarjoura, on holidays overseas, was honoured for his service to the Lebanese community. His first job when he migrated to Australia was as an office boy at Peter's Ice Cream. He now owns 41 My House stores.
I think Australia is still the world of opportunity. You have to work hard. There is no such thing as luck.
At home in Sydney's Blue Mountains, Eileen Pittaway thinks of the many refugee camps she's visited worldwide. She advocates for the women and children being raped inside the camps and helps families who make it to Australia. Across the other side of the city, Frances Milne helps failed asylum seekers challenge their status.
I think we need to have much more compassionate attitudes.
Have compassion for refugees, think about refugees and where they've come from.
2 winners, 1 message. Christine Hurd, World News Australia.
Overseas again, and Burma's President Thein Sein has declared a state of emergency after escalating violence between Buddhists and Muslims.
It effectively allows the military to take control of Rakhine State, which borders Bangladesh. State media reports in Burma, also known as Myanmar, say hundreds of houses have been razed and at least 7 people killed.
Women stand guard outside their village in Rakhine State in western Myanmar. A woman was raped and murdered last week, and they tell police they want protection from those they blame for the crime. Men from a village that's mainly Rohingya, an ethnic and religious minority.
We are burning Rohingyas' homes because they are near our village and they gather at night and try to attack us.
State media is reporting that hundreds of homes have been torched and whole villages abandoned as Rohingya flee the mobs. Several people have also been reportedly killed since the riots began 3 days ago. With the state of emergency in force, authorities